as we talk about this meeting, we definitely want to think about how can we make the future a better place, and what are some of the things that we'll have to think about and deal with in the next 5 or 10 years. And now I'm going to be giving a short speech on virtual reality. And I wanted to give this speech because I got the opportunity to see a demonstration of virtual reality at Emily Carr University a couple weeks ago. And they actually had another session last night where you could try on the headsets and go into these virtual worlds. And it left such a huge impression on me that I wanted to share with you my impressions of this technology and how I think it's going to be a major game changer for a lot of industries and a lot of people's lives. Now, first of all, has anyone here tried any virtual reality at some point? Yes. Where was it that you tried it?
There was a Game of Thrones exhibit at the PNE.
Oh, cool.
They like made you wear these glasses and took you to like the wall or something. I don't remember.
Oh, nice.
But
Yeah,
at the PNE.
Yeah, nice. And Nick, what were you
Just a research lab grad school. So there is a lab they do virtual reality, architecture, just a very class, and then like you have different of exploring some castle like that.
Very cool. Yeah, I think we'll have many more chances to try it on over the next little while, and even next year, the company that makes the headsets called Oculus, they're coming out with a commercially available consumer version of their technology, which will be quite affordable. So yeah, I got to try on this headset for about 10 minutes at Emily Carr, and I was transported into a Chinese nightclub. It was very dark in there, there's loud club music. When I turned my head to look around, the world moved with it, so I felt like I was in the room. And I could look up in the stage, there were people dancing on the stage, and the DJ looked like the DJ, looking at the audience and people sitting there just as if they're in a nightclub. So I had it for 10 minutes, and when I took it off, I actually felt that there was this weird transition immediately back into Vancouver, and I felt like I was suddenly transported from this place to another place with just taking it off. The nightclub was very dark and nighttime. When I took off the headset, it was bright sun in the room. So I thought, this is amazing. I actually felt like I was in a different place. So this technology, is becoming affordable. It will be available to anyone who wants to buy it. And the first thing it's going to be used for is mostly computer gaming. That's the immediate audience for that technology, because you can, instead of seeing your game on the screen, you can actually be inside the game. It feels like you're in the world of the game or the computer. But then there's also a few other really neat applications that I think will be really important. And one of them is for education. And if you're ever practicing for your speech, and you're just in a room by yourself and you're just giving your speech to the empty room, it doesn't really simulate the actual environment very well. The whole point of Toastmasters is that you come here to practice your speech. But if you could do additional practice at home with the virtual reality headset on, you could be in front of an audience of 1,000 people that you think, your brain thinks you're in front of 1,000 people, but really you're just in the room with a funny looking headset. I think this kind of simulation will be a great way for people to practice learning a new skill in a safe environment. And just like Toastmasters, it provides, Toastmasters is kind of like a virtual reality for public speaking. It's not really the real speech. People are really sitting there, but if you make a mistake or you fail or something, it's just sort of like a play acting. So it's not really that serious if you make a mistake, and you're getting ready for those real world situations when you're with the customers. And now that is very similar to virtual reality. You can put the headset on and then you can be in any kind of situation. It isn't quite like the real thing, but it's a lot closer than just thinking about it. Another really interesting demo that I saw was it was of a plane crash simulation. Now you put the headset on and then you use the controller to walk around. So it's kind of like a video game, but as you look around the room, you can see everything. And it was simulating what happens if you're sitting in a plane and then the plane's going to do a water landing. And then the whole scenario that it plays out is what do you have to do? Do you have to brace position when the plane's landing, and then you have to get out of your seat really fast, put the life jacket on, but don't inflate it until you exit the aircraft. So this whole scenario, like I saw this guy walk through, was simulating this scenario, and then at the end of the game was over, it scored him on how well he did. Like if he got points taken off, if he inflated too early, or if he went to the wrong exit, opened the door that's underwater, and everyone dies. So this kind of simulation, these are just the beginnings of what could be a very helpful learning tool for anyone learning a new skill. Another one I'll mention is I saw is really funny. If you're scared of spiders, there's a virtual reality game that will give you the feeling that you're in a room with some spiders. So this one is like arachnophobia virtual reality, and you basically sit in this room, an office. It looks like you're in an office. It's kind of like a CG computer-generated office, but it looks like a desk, and you can see out the window. And then there's a piece of paper on the table. And if you look at this part of the table, it says more spiders. Keep looking at that part, then all these spiders are appearing in the room. And then if you look at the part on the table that says less spiders, then the spiders will go away. So this is a way for you to feel comfortable surrounded by many spiders, even though it's just a virtual world. So this is great. All these new technologies are going to give us some new ways to learn new things. But also, I want to mention some of the drawbacks of virtual reality, because it's not all, like any technology is not necessarily entirely good or entirely bad. There's going to be some problems that we'll have to face. And one of the ones I think is the biggest to think about is if people get so involved in the virtual world, they may start neglecting their actual real life world. They may forget that they have a body and they have just this virtual body that they wear when they're in the world, but their real body is getting unhealthy and can impact their health. And also they may forget about their real world relationships with people. If you don't ever see people because you're always seeing virtual people, then that can really make your life very sad. And well, maybe you're happy because you got the virtual friends, but it probably isn't good for the people around you either. So you have to really watch out for that. And another one is, if you always have this headset on, then the data from the headset is always being sent to some company. So companies are always tracking you while you're in the virtual world, and they know exactly what you're seeing or what you're looking at. So this has been something we have to watch out for too. But in conclusion, I think virtual reality has a huge potential for education, as well as gaming and experiencing being in other places besides where we are now, more than just looking at a film or a TV screen. So this is something that I think will be very exciting and coming in even in the next year, we'll start seeing these really popular becoming available, and over the next 10 years, definitely a huge impact.